Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading of who is your future spouse, what are they going to be perceived like by others and by you, what are some signs and synchronicities you're going to see while you meet them or when you're going to meet them, and also some possible futures for you guys. Okay, so plenty to get through. I will be shuffling on screen. We have 4 piles as usual. The blue one is pile 1, the green is pile 2, the orange is pile 3, and the purple or the lilac is pile 4. Make sure to choose with your intuition. If you're not sure how that works, you can click on the video in the ribbon above. But otherwise, the timestamps as usual are in the description box in the comment below. You can select your pile and we'll get started with one. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out about your future spouse. So, the first card we have is the 6 of Swords. Then we have the 7 of Swords. We have an underactive solar plexus. We have Nadir or IC, which represents private self, home life, and childhood. We have Leo, we have Aquarius, and we have Taurus. So this is how other people are going to perceive your future spouse. They see this person as quite eccentric, but also full of life, quite passionate, quite driven. They are like, they want to go somewhere, they go there. But at the same time, they always like keep their plans a little bit secret from the whole group. They share with a very few people. They like to keep their plans under cover, and mostly what people will see about them is going to be their outward personality, or rather the actions, the way they present themselves, those type of things, the general attitude and all of that. They also seem funny, okay, but their jokes can be, again, like some people, you know, they are only able to open up with like a select few people, and they are just like the best gang ever, right? That's the type of vibe. These people like to be kind of on the move, whether it is through relocation or a liking of adventure. So in general, quite adventurous. But again, it's not going to be something ridiculously different from what they normally go for, but rather they try to find a comfortable space wherever they go. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So for example, if they are going to this unexpected place for a day trip, they're going to take something that makes them feel more at home in this new place, something of that sort. So they like to have something of attachment with them. This is going to be not for everyone, but still, like that looking for comfort element is there as they go for their adventures. They like to keep their plans as well undercover because they don't trust people easily. That's why they have a small group as well. Yeah, they're good strategizers, though. They are really good at that. They can be sneaky, they can be, but they don't seem to... all of this is what outsiders would perceive, okay? Who they actually are from within and all of that is going to be more determined by what you perceive, right? But yeah, they can be sneaky, but I really don't feel in a bad way. They could have been relocating since they were children or quite early on, so they are very used to moving around a bit. So people can think of them as being a little, you know, this person's like here and there, kind of wafting in and out of life. Nomadic vibe. Yeah, nomadic vibe. Okay, but let's see how you would perceive them, because that's more important. Okay, we have Lilith, which rules raw, primal, subconscious, and repressions. We have Uranus, which is rebel, reform, unpredictable, and eccentrics. Okay, you see that part as well. We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have Chariot, we have the Lovers, and we have the Fool. And also we have a balanced crown chakra. Yes, you feel like very spiritually connected with this person, and it's kind of like you have like blind faith that this is it. I feel like you just know. When you meet them, you are open-minded to just getting to know someone for the sake of knowing someone, with no hidden agenda behind any of your interactions. Okay, there is a very subconscious, a very instinctual pull towards getting to know them. It feels to you that you're just being drawn together, and it just is. That's the thing. With the Chariot, I'm getting a very dramatic statement. I could go into battle for them. That's the thing. Like, well, okay, intense, but yeah, it is. If you look at things just spiritually, then yeah, it is all very movie-like. But should not get too carried away with that. You might fall in love with them very quickly, because we have the Fool. Like, you just instant, that's a click, that's it, yeah, and you feel like there is potential to make something happen with this relationship and take it forward, because of the Ace of Pentacles, that's the ultimate potential for abundance. Okay, as if you can establish roots with them at some point. But you might also have an adventurous spirit, so this kind of like, that's right on my alley, right? That's for some of you. Okay, you might be quite adventurous. The Chariot and the Fool are both adventurous. Aquarius, there could be some Aquarius in your chart. Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius, these are the, oh wow, so a lot of fixed energy. They're quite stubborn as well. Yeah, no, just the Scorpio part is missing, but even that, I got those vibes from the Seven of Swords and the IC. Anyway, getting back. Yeah, so one of you is Aquarius, or like Sun, Moon, Rising, most probably, or Mars. So you guys, it's like, okay, well, awesome, I like adventures, you like adventures, let's go on one together. So, sorry, just gonna have some tea. With the Lovers and the Chariot, it's like you are going on adventures together. So, have you met this person yet? We have the Knight of Swords and we have the King of Cups. So, some of you already have met this person, and you can identify them through your emotional and spiritual connected feel. You just vibe with them, you just get along very well, and it's very hard to explain. I just see 555. It's very hard to explain how that could be. So yeah, if you're also seeing 555, I mean, that could mean something. But anyway, meanwhile, the rest, you're very close to meeting this person. Even this is an adventure card. That's nice. So it's kind of like you're so close to the destination, you can almost see the finish line, so might as well just this last bolster and you just cross it. That's the vibe. Yeah. Yeah, it's like after you meet them, after you guys get together, it's like an immediate calm that is just going to wash over. You just don't want anything more. Doesn't mean that you're not going to have ambitions and that you're not going to do fun stuff afterwards, but it's just you're not feeling a need. You want to, sure, you still like the same things, you're doing the same stuff, but it's not a hunger for anything, but rather you do it for the joy of it, coming from a very peaceful state as compared to, okay, to prove something or something, okay? Anyway, that's it. So some of you have already met and you know them by the good connection. You feel prosperous and abundant with this person, okay? And meanwhile, the others are almost there. Alright, so how can you recognize them? The ones who have met, How will you know that this is, I mean, where would you have met? And we have the Three of Pentacles. So that is, yeah, meeting in some community work. You guys could have worked on a team together, a project together, same group, same study group, something of that type. What else? Yeah, basically I'm getting like workplace or education place vibe. That's where you guys would have met. And if you haven't met yet, then that's again valid for you. Okay, we have also the 10th house. We have Libra and we have midheaven. Definitely career, definitely. 10th house is career, the house of career and public image. Midheaven as well signifies the individual's expression publicly via career, all of that. And Libra deals with partnerships, so a work partnership, business partnership. Yeah, perhaps your companies, if you're like working in a corporate company or something, you guys have like ties, and that person would be, you know, in the other team, something like that. Some connection there. All right, so yeah. Involved in compromises, negotiations. People could be in law or something artistic, something hands-on as well. They seem quite intelligent too, with Aquarius and the Seven of Swords, the sneaky and all that. You gotta be smart, right? So something where you need to use your intellect to just get to do the job, basically. Okay. Okay, for those who have not yet met them, we'll see what your signs would be that you've met the one. We have Page of Swords, we have Ace of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have Five of Cups. So you would know them. First of all, for some people, you might be seeing 111 or 1111. These are synchronicities that if you're not yet, then it is going to start at some point. It's just going to be really heavy, so you can't miss it. And this is also going to coincide with a time of new beginnings, even for you. Okay, so it might be a new project that you're assigned, or a new position you're given, a new thing that you're learning, new phase of life, because it's like a sudden opening moment. There is like an awakening and a realization. You mentally connect with this person because you're so open to receiving. You're also emotionally and spiritually connecting with this person a little bit over time, but it's not so slow. So you would go from meeting to recognition quite fast. Okay, what else? Page of Swords, you would identify them as quite curious. They want to keep learning and learn a lot more. They're always like doing something or the other. They have excellent time management and task management skills, but again, the smartness is just like screaming itself, so that is quite obvious about them. Okay, and you would also be, okay, with the Five of Cups is interesting. It might be like getting over something, something emotionally unfulfilling for you. It could be a past relationship as well, which you have not like emotionally let go yet, right? So you kind of have to remove that part in order for you to experience this type of fulfillment. So it's kind of like you're letting go of all that. The universe is listening to you more. You're then seeing synchronicities, and there's that instant then spark when you meet this person. Okay? Alright, now possible outcomes. So what would the future be like with this person? What would your relationship be headed towards? We have the Three of Wands, we have Kingfisher. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. Yeah, exactly. Prosperity, that's what I was feeling with the King of Cups as well. If you're prosperous with them, you attract more prosperity into your life. All of that. Three of Wands is the card of hope and amazing energy, manifestations coming true. She doesn't know yet what exactly will come through from the horizon, but she's definitely waiting for the good news, for good karma to, come around and manifest itself in the form of blessings, right? Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Three of Wands, basically. All right. So we have, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah, this is encouraging you to stay high vibe, because your mental energy is going to impact theirs as well. Not in the sense that you will affect their behavior somehow or their thought patterns, but rather, if you do not match up, it is very hard for this person to be brought into your life, because, like I mentioned, they're very selective. So if they do not instinctually feel as though they can be themselves or they can be open, then it's, well, however many times the universe bumps you guys together, if you're not open, they're not open, right? And yeah, your spiritual connection also depends a lot on that, basically, right? Okay, so stay in a state of peace, basically. Okay, then we have obstacles or detours in the right direction. So any troubles you face is actually going to help you out. So this Five of Cups, this unfulfillment thing, if you're feeling this already, then it's just saying that, yeah, but you're being guided towards the right direction. That's why we're not letting that relationship work out, or that one, or this one. You have to like this guy or girl. Alright. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Yeah. Not letting past fear kind of affect you so much that you cannot love, or that you close off your heart, or even your crown, okay? Because that's where they're really active, right? Okay. Then we finally have, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. That's kind of the follow-up with that. Yeah, just see with fresh eyes and keep an open mind. Keep your intuition open as well. How can you do that is, once again, by staying high vibe as best as you can. Don't try to fake it or create it artificially, but rather, attend to the things that are bothering you, and answer those questions, or try to solve those things, basically, right? So that's all I have for you, group 1. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you did make it this far, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. I will be happy to help you out there, but it's your choice. Whenever you feel the calling, you can reach me out. Okay, I'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye. Hi Palter, welcome to your reading. So I was actually starting to shuffle for your cards already, but then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get the camera into a more conversational position, and I will shuffle as well right here in front of you, so it can be more of a conversation, right? Alright, but I already got 2 cards for you. This is, how would other people perceive your future spouse? And we have the King of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to ask for a few more cards, so just stay with me here. And we'll get you some more details. Okay. How would others perceive Pile 2's future spouse, please? How do others perceive Pile 2's future spouse? Well, not so many. There are like 12 cards fell out. How would others perceive Pile 2's future spouse? Okay, we have Lilith. Raw, primal, subconscious, and repressions. And we have Venus. Ooh, okay. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, art, harmony, and relationships. Okay. Then we'll get you some chakra card for this person here. How do others perceive pile two's future spouse? Over planning, obsessive, paranoia, nightmares, blurred reality, no focus, but okay. But this is like third eye, overactive third eye. These symptoms, this is mainly educational, the symptoms. They're not actually like describing the person, but in either case, intuition is really jumping out, right? Because it's the third eye. And they could be a strategizer, obsessive in a way that kind of, I need to be obsessive in order to get the work done, that type of thing, because a King of Wands is like super entrepreneurial, okay? He has that drive, he has that fire, he has inspiration, he has confidence, he has it all, okay? He has courage, everything, okay? So people can term that as, oh, that's a bit much, but it's not a bit much if you're trying to make something happen. If you need that much drive in order to make something so realistic, right? And not everyone is going to get that. So it's their perception that perhaps this person is getting delusional and they should maybe ground their dreams better or something. But yeah, like this person doesn't care about that. That's also there, like, yeah, but whatever we say, or it doesn't matter what our opinion is, because this person is going to just do whatever they feel like. But they do seem to have a business. So with the Ace of Pentacles, so they've started something, and they're kind of really trying to take it off the ground. So they are actually very dedicated towards this field. Yeah, they want to set up their own abundance. But also, why I was making those, the teasing sounds there, was that people also think they are quite alluring. They might be quite, they are quite attractive. Okay? Because we're Venus and King of Wands. You saw this fellow, right? Yeah. Guy or girl, okay? Either way, that confidence kind of outshines, that courage, bravery, all of that I already mentioned, okay? So let's see how you would perceive them. How would pile two perceive their future spouses? Pile two, please. How would you perceive? Thank you so much, please, for helping out, friend. Okay. How would pile two perceive? I only take jumpers so that, my own bias is not included in the process, or minimized at least. Oh, the world, you would think the world of them. Wow, okay. We also have the Knight of Cups, we have Seven of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, beautiful. This, even pile one got the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords, okay. Okay, and the Hangman. Okay, this is interesting. That's interesting. I'm gonna ask for more cards. I would try to perceive their future spouses. Leo. Okay, there could be a Leo. That's possible. Leo, please. Sometimes I'm just gonna say random stuff. It's usually just me talking. We also have Cancer, so you feel passionate as well as very emotionally connected towards them. Well, isn't that nice? You're also mentally very connected. You're patient towards this person. You're willing to surrender and let go. You're willing to sacrifice a certain behavioral patterns that are kind of toxic to even you. This is not for everyone, but whoever needs to hear this. Yeah, there is that very patient kind of, yeah, I'll work for it or I'll wait for it. And you're not afraid to, express your heart. You don't shy away from expression, basically. Okay, you want to complete certain karmic cycles that you have been going through, which has been attracting not so nice people. You want to kind of get rid of that and really. So this person kind of makes you a better version of you. That's the type of feeling I'm getting. Like you are awakening more to your essence. You're letting go of a lot of internal confusion or conflicts, and you find a way out of every type of indecision, even those concerning your own personality and mindset and behavioral patterns, all of that. Okay, so you see them as very like you can how do like you see them as a whole person. That's the thing. Like you're not thinking, oh, you're half a person, I'm half a person, and together we'll make one full person. No, you think of them as one full person, and when you see that, you're inspired even more to just keep evolving. The world is about completing one chapter. You've finished one phase of your life, and it's time to embark upon another one, right? So the new chapter is also going to involve some type of evolution, right? Even the Ace of Swords, it's like it's a spiral staircase, right? It's a spiral staircase, so you just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, but it's nevertheless a cyclical movement, right? Yeah. You also see them as quite intelligent, but also, once again, you find them quite romantic as well, or capable of romance. Obviously, they won't express it initially, but you just have that inner knowing. You feel that they can be quite romantic. A very classic knight in shining armor type. You also see that they are very tenacious. Okay, they work hard. Okay, that they don't mind taking it slow. They don't mind waiting for results because what they are working towards is completely worth it. Okay, and they don't go for things that are not going to be, meaning anything in the long run. So that is a type of patience as well, right? That very long yearning, spending years on something, spending so much time, effort, all of that. No wonder people would think that that's obsessive, but to you, that's just like, hey, that's just hard work, okay? Gotta work for it. Okay? Now, the hangman is super interesting. It's like they kind of shift your perspective and just how they approach life, the vision they have for their own lives, and also um, the way that they are. Simply their whole persona kind of makes you look at things differently. There's a lot about seeing things for the first time, as if for the first time seeing things from a fresh pair of eyes, and that type of vibe here. And that really helps you out with your own development as well. If I go from the sequence in tarot from the Fool to Magician, so on and on, um, the Hangman kind of marks a very important point there, because until now it has been experiencing the world kind of upright and seeing the same type of experiences, seeing different facets of the world, trying to balance and conquer the current world, understand this way of working, controlling the animalistic instincts, all of that, right? Now with the Hanged Man, it's like, well, is it done? Is the world over? Is this it? Is the journey done? Okay, then it's like, oh wait, no, I have not experienced the world upside down yet, you know? And then this person flips completely, and the whole world is upside down, and all of a sudden it's not so old and boring and used to anymore, right? That's what I'm feeling, that you're going to be all like, yeah, I know this, I got this, and I'm figuring it out, I got it, figured it out, cool. But then you meet them and it's a whole new level of excitement and newness and just, exploring. Okay. Next, what? Have they met the one? Have they met this person yet? Have you met this person yet? No, you have not. We have the Five of Swords. Have not met this person yet. Okay. Some of you could be quite frustrated about that. Might be waiting for this person. But yeah, all in good time, You don't want to rush these things, right? Okay. So the signs you will get when you're about to meet this person, or the signs that you've met the person that would get while they're going to meet this person. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Then what else would be signs? We have the Hermit. Any more signs? Yes, we have Judgment. Okay. Any more? Alright, new astrology card, please. How would they know that this is them? How would they know this future spouses? Signs and synchronicities. 10th house. Okay. I'm actually going to look up. I feel like 10th house, so far I always associate with career and public life and just your kind of public presentation to the world. But yeah, that's all I'm getting here. I'm just gonna take a look at that. Yeah, this is the career thing, kind of where you achieve stuff. Okay, so meeting, some of you will be, not some of you, yeah, very likely going to be meeting them via your career path, wherever that is. Some of you, whatever the work is, okay? I feel like Judgment and the Hermit is kind of too specific because, yes, some people might be more of an adventure vlogging type of career path, and that's where you meet on like the mountain roads and editing and stuff like that. That's there. When you let go, when you release control, that's another thing, that's when you are going to meet. When you're going through a very introspective phase, like you're not exactly thinking about love at this time, that's when you meet them. You kind of leave it, you kind of leave it. Just not that you gave up and you're just like, okay, well, I'm gonna be alone forever. Not like that, but you're just more focused on other things, mainly yourself and your work. That's when it just kind of comes. It just comes to you. You don't have to go towards it or anything. Okay, now let's see more. Possible outcome of this meeting, of this relationship. Possible. We have the Woodpecker. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals. And new rhythm. What is it? Okay, and find a new rhythm. Yeah, okay. And we have Bluebird. So you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Okay, so you guys have to kind of work on it. I feel like both of you are a bit of strong heads. So you're gonna have to find a little bit of a compromise point at some points in your relationship. And now keep in mind that this is going to be a little bit of a long run type of thing. You're not gonna wanna, break up anytime soon or ever, right? So yeah, you might need to work a way in order to, find a smooth way of being with each other, communicating, working together, all of that. But with the bluebird, you're like really happy with each other. You're very peaceful. It's just very tiny bumps here and there. Okay, we have Hiero, which is year, cycle, change, rewards, and motion. And we have Algiz, which is protection and assistance. So you have help from your guides, from your angels, from your higher self, whatever you want to believe in. But either case, fate has kind of... You're able to make it work, okay? You have good help. It can also be like actual friends and stuff who are gonna like take your side and help you out. Possible future... I have to sometimes feel out if any of these decks have a message or not. Good. Possible future. Time to their future spouse. What will their future be like? I have Four of Wands. Yes. Awesome. And at least moving in together. At least. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah, you can get a house together, you can go outside and have fun together, camping, looking up at the stars, those type of things. A lot of exuberance, a lot of life, a lot of joy, but also stability. Okay, you're also stable. I surrender to a power greater than me. Exactly, I told you, when you're able to surrender. What will the future be like? When you're able to surrender the outcome and expectations of any of this process, you're then able to attract this person, that beautiful life, that awesome metamorphosis of yourself, relinquishing your own self from your own cages, everything. And you're able to invite and receive abundance. Joy is the ultimate creator. Exactly. I love this card. I find it one of the most pleasing to look at of all the cards. No, I have a few favorites actually, but this is one of them. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far, do leave an emoji down below or a blue heart, green heart, whatever you prefer. Just let me know that you made it this far. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. I have a limited offer going on of 30% discount on all the detailed readings. So, anytime you're ready. Okay? Anyway, I will see you again in some of my other videos. Take care. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the orange heart. Let's find out who your future spouse is going to be like and what your relationship with them is going to be like. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle on screen here. This is more of an intimate conversation piece. Feel free to comment anytime you want. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle. Let's find out what other people perceive of your future spouse. How do other people perceive Pile 3's future spouse? Please, Pile 3's future spouse. How do others perceive? Okay, wow, that's intense. We have the death and rebirth, Scorpio, and we have the moon. Okay, that's intense. Can you please describe the death and rebirth? What do you mean by that? Can you explain that? Can you explain the death and rebirth? Okay, I have a Page of Swords, And we have the Two of Wands. Explain the Moon card, please. Explain the Moon card. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. First vibes is that they're mysterious in a very charming and alluring way. They're mysterious though. There's always something more. If you instantly feel like, tell me more. What are you really thinking? What are you really feeling? You just immediately have that inquisitive feeling with this person. That's how others see them. And also, Page of Swords is as well a super curious sign. They're also like, yeah, they'll always want to be reading. They have like crazy time management skills and whatnot. They like want to do everything, multitasking all over the place. They're quite smart as well, right? Adventurous too. They want changes. They like transformation. That's how they come across. Okay, everything that I'm saying right now is how they come across to other people, right? So it can be a little bit intense for people when they look at it. It's like they like evolve so fast, like they learn so many things so fast and go places. Well, not so much right now, but otherwise, right? Like they go places, they like to know more, and always they have that very adventurous spirit within them that is like, I want to know more. There's always something else out there. I want to learn something else. I want to see more. I want to discover. Okay, they're also, because of all of this learning, they have a very good foresight. Okay, they're a good judge of character, of even certain decisions. What would those decisions lead to, because of just this experience itself, right? So to other people it may seem like magic, like how did you know that? These people, but your future spouse is like, I don't know. I know I've seen this before. It has happened. I've done this before. So why not? Why would I not know? Right? Oh, I was getting something else. Ugh, I hate it when this happens. I get like plenty of information, and by the time I express one, the other one is gone. So they are the people who, because they evolve so fast, it's as if they go through like a complete transformation when they like come back to their old place. Okay, so let's say they went on a trip, and by the time they come back, it's like they're a whole new person. Okay, and it's not because they're flaky or something, they're not like trying to change, but rather they actually experience and they absorb all of this information from the surroundings, they learn from other people and other sources, the books, other places, everything, that it's inevitable. You're gonna change with experience. It's like that. But to other people, it's like, but it was just 6 months. What could have happened in 6 months, Alright, some more information about how others perceive. That's a bit too much. We have the 7th house. Yeah, they definitely think they're like relationship material, though, some of them. Okay, we also have Jupiter, so luck, growth, expansion, optimism, and understanding. Yeah, so again, like it's like they have learned a lot, they've grown a lot, and they have a very good understanding of the world around them, which makes them a very good partner in that sense. So it's more about like serious partnership rather than, just romance. So they come off as mature. Even if they can be playful, they can be very nice, but not everyone needs to know that, right? Okay, all right. Also, yeah, they also come off to have a good intuition. That's what, right? Foresight. So people think that, they have a very strong intuition. But intuition develops from experience as well. So, anyway, how do you perceive them? How would you perceive them? How would Pantry perceive them? 12th house, you would see them as spiritual. Anything else? How would pile 3 perceive their future spouse? We have Taurus. Good with money, good with making money, respects resources, stable, very loyal as well. Okay, how would pile 3 perceive their future spouse, please? How would pile 3 perceive their future spouse? That's too many. We have the 7 of Swords. That one came out. Quick on their feet, a little bit sneaky, kind of tries to hide their plans until it is fully realized. So a little bit of what others are perceiving, you as well perceive. They like to keep some things undercover until they're like properly ready to get it out. The kind of that lone wolf type of thing. But that's not saying that, you know, they're bad people or something. It's just, yeah, they're cautious. There's nothing wrong with that. They have experienced enough to not open up and trust completely immediately, right? Okay, we also have 8 of Wands. So yeah, you have a fast connection with each other. You feel passionately about this person. You're able to speak with each other. You guys would talk a lot. You have the Lover's card as well. That one got that too. So you know that you guys would be a very good match together, like you kind of balance each other out, like you bring harmony into the whole relationship. My throat. Let's get your chakra card. You feel a spiritual pull towards this person as well. How would Panther perceive their future spouses, please? How would Panther perceive their future spouses? Okay, we have the crown chakra. Yeah, again, you have the... It is an underactive crown, but that doesn't matter. It's kind of the color of it that's more important. You find them meditating. They are connected with themselves. Meditation is not going to be for everyone, but you do feel like they have a good spiritual connection because of that intuitive understanding, of course, and also their ability to trust that the universe is looking and that it is going to provide. That level of faith is kind of something that is not surprising, but it's noticeable to you about them. Okay, let's move on. Has pile 3 met this person already? Have they met this person already? Okay, we have 2 cards. So, well, 10 of Wands, and we have the Devil. So no, you have not, but some of you are in toxic relationships at the moment. And yeah, some of you not toxic, but very close. It's like you're overburdening yourself with extra responsibilities with this person, as if you are the one kind of taking care of things, and as if the relationship's future kind of rests on your shoulders rather than you and your current person. This is for those who are in a relationship and are unhappy, okay? But otherwise, in general, this is no, you have not met this person yet. Okay. What signs would there be when you're about to meet this person, or when you meet this person? What would be some signs, please? Give us some indications, please, for pile 3. Some indications. Okay, we have the Empress. And we have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, anything else? I 3 more cards. Queen of Wands. 7 of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. Yeah, learning something. Page of Pentacles, learning something new. Kind of like being a student of life, being in a beginner stage, internship, apprenticeship, all of those things. Starting at a job, working steadily. These are certain things here, but also with the 7 of Cups, it's kind of like more up to choice. Okay, like you can either choose to be in that very traditional field, or you choose more in like inspiring creative work, more with, you know, connecting with people, being a public personality, not expressing your abundance, but yeah, expressing your creativity. Okay, so it can be because not everyone is going to be in the same club, right? So some of you are like students, and it would be more in your internships that you meet them. Meanwhile, for others, it is through work, through working on something. Yeah, I feel like there are still going to be quite a few choices to be made in order to get to this point. Okay, I feel like it's not that close yet. It can be, but again, like there are people with difficult relationships at the moment, and that needs to be left in the past at some point. And in the past, as in not simply, you know, leaving them, but rather also emotionally cutting the ties, also removing karmic ties, because the devil also signifies karmic, and even 10 of Wands is a very karmic weight, something that you just need to lug around, right? So that does take time. So a little bit more. Okay, this is for those of you who are already in difficult situations, but otherwise, yeah, there are certain choices to be made. It can be very small things, like instead of working at company A, you work at company B, and all of that. But how do you get to that point? Let's get you some advice. How can they find their way to this person? How can they find their way to this person? Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Okay, we have find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you with the duck. Yeah, so you will be guided. And pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. So yeah, perhaps while exercising, if you're into the arts, some of you could be dancers or aspiring dancers. All of that is as well included. Okay. So you'll find their way, trust the process, and also trust your intuition, because, I mean, it's not, all of them won't be found in the same place, right? So it's going to be different, but these are certain possibilities. Okay. Potential future. Let's see. Potential future for your relationship. Potential future for pile 3's relationship with their spouse. Okay, we have the Emperor. It showed itself a little bit earlier, but I wasn't sure if it was going to fall. So it's a strong one. I'm gonna get some more cards, then I'll let you know. We have Cancer. That's nice. More future, possible future with this person. What will the relationship be like? Ottila, Goddess, Home, Property, Legacy, Moon, and Permanence. Yeah, so it looks quite strong, very structured and orderly. It can be that you guys kind of adopt stereotypical roles. Not that that's bad, no. Okay, that's not a judgment statement at all, but rather, yeah, it's a choice. You can decide to be that. So they can be, yeah, so one of you could be the very masculine type, like you know that that's masculine, and the other one would be like the proper, you know, nurturing mother, loving wife or husband or whatever, you know, the more feminine, very gentle, loving, understanding, that type of vibe. Okay, maintaining the home, but no one is like lesser. Okay, that this is not like, oh, you're gonna be serving and of service to, no, it's not like that. It's just you take your specific stations and you work according to those roles, because you know what's best for the family unit. You also know what you are good at, your strengths, you identify that and you own up to it. So no one is diminished, no one is trying to dominate, there is no submissive, nothing of that type. Okay, because we have goddess. Goddess is not any lesser than the god, right? So emperor and the empress, they're, no one is superior. They're just very different qualities, and you need both of them. So I find the combination of two, and that's really beautiful. And you're making a home together. You're creating a legacy together. So it's like you very deeply understand one another. And you're able to trust that this is going to, you know, go the distance, and you're not even second guessing that. Neither are they. Okay, yeah. So whenever you meet this person, it's, even if it's a little bit later, you know, it's completely worth it. That's what I'm getting. Okay, we have, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So when you start being truthful with yourself about the type of person you really want to be with, and are you honestly going to, you know, waste your energy on the wrong person at the wrong time, in the wrong places, etc., or are you going to embrace what you're looking for and shoot in the dark that it can work out, you know, that type of thing. Like you own up to the very honest part of yourself, and it's not as easy as it sounds, right? But it's a matter of time. It's all about like evolution. You just learn things and you'll get to that point. Also, they really seem to appreciate that type of honesty. Not that you don't, please don't lie to them. No, it's, there's nothing external about that. It's just, if you're lying to yourself, you can't really be, um, you're ignorant to your own truth in that way, right? Yeah, so there's nothing to worry about actually. Okay, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Yeah, I love the two owls. And we have so many moons. We have a moon here, we have a moon here, and we have the moon card as well. A lot of intuitive spiritual connections going on. Okay, my vibes speak louder than my words. Yeah, exactly. When it is a spiritual connection, it's going to always be about the vibes. It's not about the words you say or don't say. Okay, it's always about the vibe. So yeah, just if you're feeling very lacking, um, they're able to sense that everything's not okay, and perhaps you need a little bit of a help or something. You can obviously, this you will realize better when you are already with them. But in either case, your vibes do affect. So the fact that you're not ready is simply that. Okay, you're not ready. You're not ready to meet. That's all. Okay, the moment you're ready to meet, you will meet. And it's a very clear cut thing. There is no compromising space over there with the universe. You can't really, you know, make deals with it as such. You just have to be in that space and you're gonna meet your equal match, right? The universe has my back, so don't worry. Again, we have the moon and the owl. The owl represents wisdom as well. Wisdom, intuition, all of those things. Yep. So the universe has your back. You don't need to be worried that you might miss out. Okay, don't be worried about that. You won't. Just make the most of this time, because whenever you're ready, let there be no more hesitations for that person to come in, right? So yeah, now you know this is a general reading, so if you're interested in a personal one, then you can reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. I have a limited offer going on. It's a 30% discount on all detailed readings, so you can grab that offer anytime you feel like, okay? Until the offer lasts, obviously. But anyway, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. It supports me as well. And you never know who these messages might really help out. Right, so I wish you all the very best with your life and all of this. Take care. Bye. Hi Pal 4, welcome to your reading. Let's find out about your future spouse. We're going to see what other people see of them, what you would see of them, how would you guys meet, something about signs and synchronicities, and so much more. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle now. Let's find out how others would see your future spouse. Okay, how would others perceive Higher Force future spouse, please? How would other people perceive Higher Force future spouse? Okay, we have 10 of Swords, and we have Queen of Cups, and we have the Death and Rebirth. Pile 3 as well got the Death and Rebirth. Okay, we'll get you some more cards, then we'll start interpreting. Pile 3s. People, we have Libra, we also have the 3rd house, we have I see or nadir, private self, home and family, childhood, and we have Jupiter, which is luck, growth, expansion, optimism, and understanding. Okay, so they have been through some difficult times in their life, which have actually transformed them intensely, which have grown them a lot. They also developed a lot of their spirituality by themselves. They have very simple practices. It's nothing over the top, but it works, it's effective, it's meditative, it connects them to their own essence. And a lot of this level of faith they have developed through difficult times. These tough times could have been during childhood as well for some of them. They could be Libra, or while they were growing up, they have had to play kind of the middle go-to person, like both parents kind of complain to this one person and they have to be the peacemaker, that type of thing. So they had their communication style is not very confrontational, rather it's very peaceful. They are able to understand both sides of the story. They never think of everything as black or white, but rather it all exists in a perfect balance somehow. Okay, and if it is not, then they need to find that balance, otherwise they're not able to understand. They could be a Libra as well. Okay, we have I am feeling good, a balanced root chakra, so that is relaxed, comfortable, healthy, abundant, safe, and secure, positive, trusting, and stable. All of those qualities belong to a balanced root chakra. Okay, so yeah, this difficult time might not have been in the childhood then, because okay, two things. If this has happened in their childhood, now I don't know them personally, so I cannot say one or the other. It's a general reading as well, so take what goes and what doesn't. But in either case, for some people, yes, childhood was not easy, but they also managed to develop a healthy root chakra later on by themselves through life experiences and whatnot. Meanwhile, for other people, there was no problem as such with childhood, but life has given them, difficult times where they have felt very, very betrayed. People have left, people they trusted have left, but somehow that's how I'm feeling, as if this spiritual practice kind of helps them keep faith in just life and keep some hope alive within them despite difficult times. And the people who go through the toughest times also see the most valuable lessons of faith and hope, right? It's a difficult one. It really is, because it's we always can say, right, whenever we're going through a difficult time, we immediately say, well, okay, well, what's the proof that it's gonna work? Or what's the proof that I'm gonna, get out of the situation? Why should I keep faith? Bad things keep happening to me. All of those things. It is easy to lose faith but it's tough to keep it. And it seems counterintuitive, but their difficult experiences first shattered the faith in order to build it up much stronger. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, they have become very renewed, and all of this is quite perceivable because the people from their old phase of life, when they see them like before and after these difficult phases, and also people who have grown up with these people like from childhood itself, they see just the progression, and it's like, oh man, you have like really grown, and basically squeezing, if times are going to be difficult and if they're going to be tough anyway, might as well learn everything there is to learn, like fine, let's just do the lessons. Type of thing. It's tough love, but definitely more on the love side as well. They could have some planets in the 8th house or in Scorpio. They could be going through some either Saturn return or, yeah, Saturn return, I suppose. Okay, how would pile 4 perceive their future spouse? How would they perceive them? How would pile 4 perceive them? That was loud. Okay, wow, that's beautiful. We have the Hierophant. Oh, this is sacred. Okay, we have 3 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. I'm so happy. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. And we have 4 of Wands. Absolutely beautiful. No one thinks poorly of them. Okay, no one thinks... they're not misunderstood. That's good to know. Right? Some more cards, please. How would pile 4 perceive this person? MC, individuality, career, public life and goals, and they can be in a leadership position. They might be senior to you. We have Mercury as well, communication, mind, intellect, reasoning, and language. Mercury also deals with spiritual communication via intuition. It rules verbal communication with speech, and it rules mental communication with thought. Okay, so the things we say to ourselves, things we say to others, and things we say to spirit. Okay, so Mercury is kind of that bridge point, everything related to speech. So their way of speaking or their way of expressing themselves is going to be very catchy to you, okay? You will immediately feel that from their voice, from the way that they talk about things and the way that they reach to other people, the way they impact other people is just going to be very transcendent. That's the word. And you will feel it as transcendent. They like to help other people. They are very good guides, okay? They can be excellent teachers, mentors with the Hierophant there. Strongly feeling that they are older than you. Also explains their amount of life experience as well. Pile 3 as well got death and rebirth, but I was not getting so much of the wisdom illumination vibe, but rather more of more of a transformative thing. So I know it's the same thing, but what do you focus on? It's that the focus point is different. This is more about life lessons and lessons learned. Like you squeeze out all the lessons. That's the thing here. Meanwhile, in the pile 3, Scorpionic vibes were more. Anyway, coming back to you guys. Yes, older, you could see them as kind of a teacher as well. Not in a creepy way. I'm not gonna, try to make a relationship awkward, but no, I'm not saying they would literally be a teacher, but you can learn a lot from them. That's the type of interaction. that there is. Okay, you don't mind learning from them, they don't mind guiding you through stuff. And you guys also have a lot of fun, so it's not just, you know, that you sit and take classes or something. No, while having fun, while just, you know, camping outside, sleeping under the stars, and doing all these type of fun stuff, you know, going hiking and walking and traveling here and there, you're also able to, you know, talk, like really talk about stuff. There's communication, so yeah, you put priority on healthy communication. Like, you need to understand each other's minds and each other's way of expressing, before getting into anything. You need to first understand the individual before you can be together, be a couple, right? 1 plus 1 is 2, but if you're not one completely, if you're just being half and half, then that's just all right. It's not gonna work out. If you can't just be that then is a codependent relationship, right? But anyway, yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm getting. All right, now, has pile 4 met them yet? Have pile 4 viewers met their future spouses yet? No, you have not. 4 of Swords, you're going through a healing phase. You Some of you have like taken yourselves off the market. Okay, you're not exactly looking for someone. You might have gone through a difficult phase yourself, and you need some recuperation. What are the signs when they meet this person or when they're about to meet this person? We have 9 of Swords and we have Page of Swords. Anything else? Any more signs? 9-11 you could be seeing. We have Queen of Pentacles. Okay. No. Okay. What other signs, please? What other signs? What other signs would there be? It's too many, but okay. We have 111 as well. The first house, 11th house, ascendant, social personality, attitude, first impression, public mask. We also have Lilith, and we have Scorpio. So Lilith deals with raw, primal, subconscious, and repressions. Okay, so you would be kind of getting over a very difficult time. You could be experiencing certain paranoia, anxiety, what am I saying? Sleep deprivation type of things because you're overthinking something a lot. Something about your hopes, desires, dreams, long distance friends and relationships in the foreign countries, something of that type. I don't know why I got that, but yeah, that as well as there. But you're kind of transforming yourself. You're learning from your experiences. You're getting a lot of information from here and there, which are actually stepping you up into a more abundant version of yourself. You're feeling richer and more prosperous within yourself. Okay, so this 9 of Swords, I'm kind of feeling like you recently went through it, or you're still getting over it, because kind of goes with the 4 of Swords. When yeah, if this is about another relationship, then yeah. But as you move out of this, you start looking more about your individual um, desires, the things you want to learn, the things you want to achieve, the hopes you have from your own future. You know, these type of thoughts are gonna come through. You're gonna start shifting your personality as well. There's quite a bit of shift still about to happen, and these things take a bit of time. So I'm not gonna say it's like extra fast or anything, but you'll know when you're ready. It's kind of like that. You'll know when you're ready. Some of you could be Scorpio risings as well. Okay. Future. Possible future. I'm sorry I'm not making too much eye contact. I just get carried away with the cards here. I'm always like getting something or the other, and I don't want to miss out. Okay, possible future. Yeah, you will be leaving certain things behind. You'll be releasing some things, and you're going to be walking forward into the light. We also have the Five of Cups. Did I show you the Eight of Cups? Anyway, releasing something, walking away. Five of Cups is kind of mourning over something that was lost. Okay, we'll see. What is the future like? Yeah. You learn to, appreciate the wonderful things that you already have. So you don't, you kind of move away from thinking from, what do you say, from a lack mindset. You're not going to be focusing on the things that have not happened or the things that have left or have not worked out, and rather you'll start focusing on the things that you do have that are working out, that are shaping up and bringing you towards a nicer future. We have Three of Cups as well, so this person could be in your friend group, soul family, that type of things. We have Six of Pentacles, so there will be an equal give and take in the relationship. You're also releasing fears and insecurities over here with the Eight of Swords. I want to know more. Yep, so same family, releasing a lot. There's a lot to release. I'm getting a lot of stuff, but yeah, it's all leading you to a stronger version of you, more abundant, full, complete version of you. It's really, really worth it, everything. So any issues you have, if you can actively try to work on them, any issues in terms of things that you do not appreciate about yourself, and also your general outlook about life itself, that type of thing. Not saying yeah. Okay, future, possible future for pile 4s with this person. It keeps emphasizing on the transformation, like don't focus on the painful parts, don't focus on the losses, focus on things that are beautiful and wonderful. Okay, face your fears, ground yourself. All of those type of messages are coming through. I feel like these are more of advice rather than what is going to happen. Okay, I will get you some feather messages, perhaps that has more idea of the future. This person would also inspire you to heal these things as well from a deeper perspective. Okay, we have the Crane. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. A luck and longevity bless this union. And we have Condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Yeah, so this is like you're gonna be together for a very, very long time. They're going to help you move past anything. Okay, they're going to be quite supportive of your journey. They're going to help you through stuff. They're very patient, very understanding, super empathetic, compassionate. They have learned from their own experiences, and they know that things are not so easy to completely get over. It takes time, it takes dedication, but if you want to be experiencing the fullness of life, then you're gonna have to go through that initial hurdle, and that's quite reasonable, isn't it? Yeah, but they're going to really assist you. I feel like first you're going to be meeting them via some of these things. It's very unexpected. It's kind of through community of some sort, spiritual community, something where they kind of give presentations, seminars, those type of things, where they act as a guide. I feel like this condor is kind of is a guidance from your guides and higher self as well. They're kind of preparing you for this relationship, and this relationship is going to carry forward that work. Okay, so this person is kind of helping you out with your lessons. They could be, strictly spiritually speaking, they could be a little bit more advanced. But I feel like, I mean, you're still in the same group, so it's just a little bit like, okay, since I'm up here, I'm just gonna help you out. Let's grow together. Let's go to the next level together. That type of thing. It's very nice, very supportive. Something you need to know. Let's see. What does pile 4 need to know? This is the last set here. Then we're out. Yours is the longest reading so far. Okay, so we have, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay? If you want to read the whole thing again, you can pause the video. My vibes speak louder than my words. Happiness is my birthright. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Once again, dispelling fear, dispelling ignorance, dispelling insecurities, any type of frustration, any type of clinging, dense energy, all of that, so that you can rise up, your vibes can become free, or you can become this butterfly. You can start flying. Okay, feel happy, have fun, feel that exuberance, that renewal of life, all of that. Okay, so these are some oracle cards. You can once again pause the video, you can reread them, you can use these as affirmations as well. Whatever helps you out, right? Now keep in mind, all of this was a general reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can reach me via my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box and the comment below. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you've made it this far, I'd love to know and hear from you. But yeah, I will see you in some of my other videos. Take care. Bye.